Good morning. Oh, fuck me. I'm getting more and more high pitch every time I do this. Good morning. Hello. Welcome. Good morning. Good afternoon. Good evening. And welcome to another episode of the NFL podcast, where today we are reviewing the Super Bowl and going forward and talking about that. I've just done a video you will have seen on the YouTube page, which will be up of our predictions results. And I'm still all over the place because I had to be nice and fucking horrible. So don't forget, down below in the description is a link to all of our social media pages, our new Discord as well, where you can come and join, where we have got an NFL section where everyone can come and join together, talk about their teams, talk about the draft, the free agency, anything you guys want to discuss is down below as well. If you guys are F1 fans as well, the code for our fantasy league is down below as well, which we discussed yesterday for you guys watching now on the F1 podcast. And yeah, all of our Twitters and Ellie's and Josh's Twitter page is down below as well. So go give them a follow. And yeah, right, let's hand it over to Mr. Josh, who will do the proceedings of today's event. Over to you, Josh.
Yeah, thanks, Mark. Hi, I'm Josh. I am absolutely shattered. It's too early. Ellie, I don't hear you cry. Ellie, you called bottom ranking. Stop crying.
Right, so let's be honest here. Right,
it's 5 a.m. for Ellie. It's 5 a.m.
It's currently 11:09 for us here in normal land. Ellie, what is it the time for you over there?
It's 5:07. And we would have started earlier if somebody could get here on time.
Someone did decide to have a shower and let me see his nipple just at the right time. To be fair, it is a glory.
I mean, to be fair, Ryan said he was going to see dick pics the other day, so I thought I'd have to match it up fairly. Be nice and fair.
Oh God, this podcast has gone downhill. We're not even 3 minutes into it. People have switched off going, what the fuck?
What the fuck is this? He's got clickbait now. He's got some sort of clickbait.
All right, let's get into it. Jesus.
But first of all, how are we both you doing?
Fabulous. It's 5 a.m. It's great.
Sure.
Yeah, but you made the decision.
Well, it's not my fault. I have something in an hour.
No, that's a good point.
And then I have
How
school.
can you be busy at 6 a.m.?
I have an interview at 6 a.m.
All I'm normally busy doing is rolling over my bed about 54 times at 6 a.m. That's all I do.
I'm normally getting woken up by one of the fucking children I have.
Sure, yeah,
I love them. I love them lots. But it's too early. It's too early.
Yeah. They don't know any different yet.
No, yeah. Until I tell them, stop it.
I gotta make it
Sleep. Just sleep. Let me sleep. Yeah.
Well, let's go to, before the Super Bowl started, how are you feeling in your predictions? Are you confident? Are you not confident?
Oh, I was the most confident man ever.
You're saying, Mark, you kind of do that thing where you're like, oh, I predicted this, but I actually think this is going to happen.
Yeah, I did do that, but I was the most confident man ever. I even texted you before, winding you up, before we even went.
Let me get the WhatsApp message up. He said,
You just sent like a...
can't wait for Josh to do the video at 11:40 p.m. in our WhatsApp chat. I then responded yesterday, so I go through WhatsApp very rarely, saying that went well for you, Mark.
It did not go well.
Winners just win, lads. Winners just win.
It's not gonna
happen. Win. The thing of playing tonight, they're gonna win.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was confident-ish.
Confident-ish.
I was very confident. I was.
Yeah, no, not ish. You were confident.
Yeah.
Ellie, what about you? Are you confident in your prediction at all?
I was, and then I have a friend who's gonna be like a football analyst, and he was like, "What the fuck? That's the dumbest decision you've ever made." He was like, "The Bucs are gonna win," and I was like, "Oh, that's good to know." So I was.
And they didn't just win; they shut out Mahomes. Mahomes, I mean, to be fair, had the wide receivers with butterfingers for the night. I couldn't catch anything.
He had like 3 people on him. It was like 3 people marking Tyreek Hill the whole night.
Yeah, the O-line just didn't exist. The receivers couldn't get open, and when they did, they were probably better off trying to like catch the ball using their mouth than actually trying to catch it with their hands. I mean, they attempt to do it a few times with their helmet, and then that obviously didn't go well. Mahomes got shut out. However, just imagine, even though they got battered at that point, Mahomes' diving throw got caught in the end zone. That
dodgeball-esque.
Yeah. That's such a funny film. It's such a
great film. Throw, and I felt more sorry for it because not only has he got turf toe, where he was running on basically 1 foot majority of the game, not only did he have that, it was let's not take it away from Tampa Bay. Let's not.
The defense set up perfectly.
Yeah, I think there's a question I think I wrote down who should have been MVP for the Super Bowl, and I'm going to tie that into now. And the person who I think should have got it was Ted Bowles, the Tampa Bay offense coordinator. He had a system and it worked. He's the only coordinator I think Mahomes has been in the league to ever stop Mahomes from getting a touchdown.
I was going to say,
and to have the confidence in not only stopping Mahomes, but stopping Tyreek Hill and Kelsey into not even turning up. It just goes to show how good. And let's all think about it. On their way to the Super Bowl, Tampa Bay beat Breeze, Drew Brees' Saints team, who let's say is a legend. Aaron Rodgers, who is a legend.
MVP, didn't he?
Won MVP, and rightly so. And don't give me that. No. And rightly so. He was the MVP of the league. And then he's gone on and beat Mahomes. It just goes to show just how good Tampa Bay, and how I think we all just thought this can't ever happen. Tom Brady can't go to the NFC and do it without Bill Belichick. I think that was the one main thing.
Yeah, well, obviously.
Ellie was about to say something then, so then I stopped.
No, I was just going to say, not that I'm hating on Tom Brady, but I mean, the NFC is the NFC, and then there's the Packers. No one in the NFC besides like the Packers and maybe the Saints that's like, oh, so good. I'm just frustrated. Like all around, not a very good day. Good outcome for me, I would say.
No, I think it's one of those things where if you look at it, the NFC is when you have a division in the NFC where you have one division, one side where you don't get a positive winning out of loss, with Washington, Eagles, Giants, and who the fuck are the other ones? Washington, Eagles, Giants, Cowboys, in there as well. Where you have that as a division, and it's sort of, you've got like the elder statesman in the NFC with Chicago, who just don't have anyone. And then you have the AFC that has just the best. Well, Miami. So, just the greatest Miami is. So, yeah.
Sorry, I'm quickly just writing out stats so I remember it later on.
Oh, okay.
But, yeah, so where do you think this game has ended up being won and lost? Obviously, with Tampa Bay's defense being the best defense that Mahomes will ever have, or has ever come up against in the NFL. First time he got shut out since he was at Texas Tech.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was, wasn't it? About 2 years ago now. Not 2 years, more than that. Jesus Christ.
It's about 4 years.
Yeah. So a long time. First time he's been held to not scoring.
Mm-hmm.
Or was it first time he's been beaten by 2 scores since he's at Texas Tech?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think there's anything the Chiefs could have done to prepare? Not just Mahomes due to his turf toe, but the entire Chiefs offense and defense to plan for Tampa Bay and Brady and their O-line, and their D-line.
I just think it's pretty evident who prepared more. I feel like Kansas City probably went in more overconfident, I kind of want to say. I did say in the other podcast that whoever won would have the better defense, and Tampa Bay totally had the better defense. I mean, Chiefs defense was like non-existent. I mean, it helps. It wasn't a pass interference, but it's just they had the better defense.
I mean, it doesn't change anything at this point, does it?
I'm just a little frustrated.
She rang me fuming that was a pass interference. She rang me fuming.
If it pass interference, it has to be a catchable ball. Last time I fucking checked. No, because if they hadn't gotten that pass interference, they wouldn't have gotten the third touchdown, and so then it would have only been 14-9, and that probably would have given Mahomes a little bit more hope instead of it being 21-9.
Yeah, they were a bit flag happy.
I was going to say they got very flag happy, didn't they?
Yeah, they were very flag happy in that game.
Tom Brady and his teammates.
Yeah.
I mean, based in Tampa, Super Bowl based in Tampa.
Yeah,
to answer that question as well, I think Kansas City really needed to improve. They knew that they were going to double up. You knew that they were going to do that because of what happened in the previous fixture between them, where they scored like 30 points in the first half in the previous fixture. You knew that in the second half, they then started to double up on Kelsey and Hill to stop them. So you knew that they were going to do that from the start. They learnt from their lesson.
They were ready just to, as soon as they got the lead, to put it in British terms, part of the bus. Yeah,
they Mourinho'd it. They Mourinho'd it. So the way that the way that KC should have gone, it has gone, all right, they're double up us. We need to sort out a running game and get the running game going.
They had nothing other than Mahomes lobbing it. That's all they had.
And all they had was Mahomes running, but Mahomes can't do running because of his turf toe. And you could see he was struggling to run, but he had no choice to. Because their running game, when they started to run it, it was going nowhere. And when Tampa were running it, they went through.
I was going to say Tampa's running game. Got to give credit to their running back.
I tell you what, that Lenny is it Lenny Fournette?
Fournette, yeah.
Playoff Lenny. Jesus Christ, he turned up during those.
He's built like your nan's fridge freezer, isn't he?
Yeah. That is the British term, but that is a brilliant term. I haven't heard that term in years, and I
use it all the time. Built like your nan's fridge freezer.
That is, I haven't heard that in years. Fucking love it. Absolutely love that. But yeah, he is. And as well as if you look at it and you look at what Tampa Bay did, they went what Brady knows best. Gronkowski, Antonio Brown, two players that.
Have you seen the T-Mobile advert since?
No.
Yeah, it's good. It's actually Brady saying that because it's like a FaceTime call and it lags, and Gronk basically it's likes to say that Gronk's gonna come over and if he goes to Florida, and then it goes to like a fake interview, like press conference, where Brady says that I'm going to Tampa, and Gronk's coming with me. And at the end, it's just Gronk sat on his sofa and he's got with his golf clubs.
I do love Gronk. He is the most entertaining man there is. And Antonio Brown has made plenty of mistakes, unfortunate ones and certain ones that we will not talk about. We won't discuss that that he's made, but he's gone with Brady. Brady has trusted him. And we will all go about the flags and that, but let's be honest. Tom Brady is in the top 10, top 5, maybe greatest sports person that has ever existed on planet Earth. Now got 7 Super Bowl rings, most that anyone's ever had, and he also had that title before he got this Super Bowl.
And I remember seeing a thing of Sky Commentary saying that. If Mahomes, because he's still somewhat young, I said that really British, somewhat young.
So, we got that pop, and it's so young. Got that pop.
I'm really British, I didn't know.
You went proper.
But yeah, he's still fairly young in that, and then even now he has to, if he wants to be held as a high remark as Brady, he has to best him because he's lost to him 1-on-1, hasn't he? Realistically, I know he was injured, but. He lost to him 1-1 at the end of the day.
You're in the NFL. Brady's been in here since what, 1999? Considering it's his second year, and it wasn't like a total. What it was about.
He got blown out. You can't say it was. He got blown away.
He's still like basically fresh out of college, And Brady's had like all this.
25?
Brady has gone up against so many other people. This is Mahomes' like first real challenge.
Yeah. And the issue now is with Mahomes, is another question, is will he be able to get to another Super Bowl? Because now, if we look at it, is you've got in the AFC, you've got so many teams now. You've got Miami. That's not, and I know
I knew that one was coming.
No, the only reason I say that is we're third pick in the draft. We've got more multiple picks in their free agency. Miami's becoming a hit now, especially with Flores at the wheel and Tua. Oh, I do love Tua. He is a gorgeous looking man. Yeah.
Bills as well.
You got Bills who will probably flop again because Josh Allen will just go back to the normal Josh Allen. You've just got the Rams are going to be there as well. Chargers look like they with Herbert as well. It's going to be interesting to see now whether KC are able to.
And the Jets will still be shit.
Let's hope so.
I hate the Jets so much. I hate the Jets.
Well,
Why do you hate the Jets? What reason do you have to hate the Jets?
It's just I had a friend who's from Jersey who I met, and he's
Jersey.
And he's a Jets fan, so it's just really I hate seeing him happy. So
Jersey Shore, why
as a friend, I hate seeing him happy. So
you're so mean.
Fuck me.
Hopefully the Jets are awful still. No, only in terms of sport. Only in terms of sport, though.
Well, it'd be interesting with the Jets because we just talked about them the other day about if Deshaun Watson goes there with Bob Salah. And Bob Salah, let's be honest, is probably one of the biggest up-and-coming coaches that are going around in the NFL. With Ted Bowles now, who has just thrown his name into the head coaching role for next year. So it's going to be interesting next year, especially how difficult with New England as well. Bill Belichick is going to be pissed that Tom Brady's gone off and won a Super Bowl without him, and he's going to have a bit between his teeth now and still not go to because Miami will fucking destroy them.
And now Brady's got two things as well this year checked off. Won it from the NFC.
Yeah.
Won it from the wild card. First time ever. Which kind of proves that, he's just the great. No one will. We said this yesterday that we don't think anyone will ever replicate what he's done in our lifetime.
I don't think anyone can, apart from Tua. If there's anyone, it's going to be Tua. That's going to do it.
I remember seeing a stat as well that Brady won no rings between the age of 28 and 35 or something.
Yeah, because
he didn't win a Super Bowl for ages. And he's come out and then got 8. That's quite mad to think, isn't it? Because that's meant to be an athlete's prime.
Excuse me, Josh. Ellie was talking and you interrupted her again. Now stop talking. Ellie, you may now talk now, lady.
I was just going to say, well, it kind of takes away all credibility from Bill Belichick. Because at the time, Bill Belichick, you were like, oh, it's Bill Belichick and Brady. Now that Brady's gone off and won it and Belichick kind of had a shit season, it takes all credibility away from
Belichick. I tweeted that out, I think, after the Super Bowl, the day after, or I can't remember when I tweeted it. I just said, this just goes to show that it was not a Bill Belichick dynasty. It was a Tom Brady dynasty down in New England. And it was Tom Brady. I think Belichick had a say in the culture and the way it was done, but performance on the field and play calling, that was all done. In my opinion, Brady made that team a lot better than what it was.
I mean, Bill Belichick still had something to do with the development of Brady, but at the same time, you're right.
Yeah.
Because he's been with the Patriots. He was drafted by the Patriots in 99 or whatever.
It was a free agency, wasn't he? He was it the last pick, or he wasn't picked, and then it was was it the 199th pick or something? I think he was either picked, but he was really late, if I remember. I don't know why. I want to say 190th or something.
He was he's in the 2000 round 6 pick 199.
Okay, am I the only one who didn't know this? He played Major League Baseball? Did I make that up? It says he got drafted to the MLB.
What was that? Mahomes though. Mahomes. Well, no, that was
No,
Carl
Brady
Murray.
and Patrick Mahomes were both MLB draft picks.
Yeah, I know Kyle Murray was.
Yeah.
Kyle Murray was God. I wish one of these players would choose baseball one of these days. Make baseball more interesting.
Right, to give Chicago a little bit of a chance.
Shut up. We won 2016. Calm down. We won 5 years. That was 5 years ago.
She's had an epiphany. She just had an epiphany.
All right, I've got a question for Ellie. We're going to go back off Super Bowl topic, just for 2 seconds. Carson Wentz is available for draft, and apparently, according to sources, Russell Wilson is available in the off season. According to Russell Wilson's people, he's had enough and being tired of being sacked. And being tired of being tackled. According in stats at the moment, he has been tackled. He has been sacked 100 times more than any other quarterback in the league at the moment. Who would you have?
Russell Wilson in a heartbeat.
Look how excited she's getting over just the idea of it.
No, because prime Russell Wilson, whatever, when he went to the Super Bowl. He's so good. Also, he'd be a really good public figure because he's very good at marketing himself, and that would help the Bears because we're still with the same owners that we've been with for 25 years. That would be helpful. Oh, and I just love him.
You could have Goff. I think probably the Lions are going to try and get rid. You never know. There's so many.
He's being used as such a pawn, isn't he?
It could be. I don't see him being under Motor City Dan Campbell, where he goes, "You knock us down, we'll get back up and fucking bite your kneecaps and smack you in the fucking mouth." I fucking love Dan Campbell. Sorry, my love for Dan Campbell's taken over again.
Oh, calm down.
I can't get over if Dan Campbell was someone who walked into a dressing room or a locker room, and I was there, I would shit myself and go, "No, I'm not playing." But if I was a staff member, I'd go, "Fucking let's smack people in the fucking mouth." Anyway, back to Super Bowl.
Yeah, I was going to say, let's get back to Super Bowl. You've already partially done yours, but who was your MVP of the Super Bowl, both of you?
Todd Bowles.
Either.
I'm going for a coach. You can't have a coach, but for me, for the performance that the
can't have a coach
come in,
but
I don't care. They should do a special award for shutting out Mahomes, and he should have won it.
Well, he did win it. He
didn't win MVP. That stupid Brady did.
He didn't win MVP, no, because he can't.
Well, I think they should.
Okay.
Cheers, Jeff.
It's all right, Chris.
No, I didn't.
It's a red card for who, Chris Kamar.
What?
Don't worry. British shenanigans back again.
Go on then, Ellie. Who's your MVP?
I was gonna say either Brady or Fournette. Fournette just ran over people.
I was gonna say Fournette.
I'm gonna say Gronk.
I was tempted to say Gronk, but I don't know.
I don't either, but I'm just gonna say Gronk because I liked him.
Just tempted, really. He's just a bit of a shithouse, isn't he, Gronk?
Yeah, he is. He loves to wind
They've
people
got
up.
They've got such a shithouse team, haven't they? Antonio Brown, Gronk, Fournette, who's built like your nan's bridge.
Can I also just say that Gronk is the first ever former WWE 24/7 champion and Super Bowl champion. He won it in a year apart. He won it at WrestleMania.
Exactly.
When he was the host, and he was contracted to WWE up until a point of when his Tampa Bay contract was come in, and then if they said, "Well," he goes, "Well, I can't really do WWE." He'll be back. Gronk will be back in WWE.
Gronk will retire and come back.
Bring Gronk.
Gronk is just.
I fucking love Gronk.
I say, great. Gronk is in WWE. Antonio Brown was meant to have a boxing fight.
I remember that.
This.
Oh, dearie me.
There's a jokes to this. I'm not doing it.
Okay.
Let's move on from Antonio Brown
I have
versus
a feeling I'm going to get texted or FaceTimed with this joke after.
Maybe.
Maybe, yeah.
I would love to see
Where's he
Antonio Brown versus Jake Paul. Just saying.
Oh, I'd pay to watch that.
Yeah.
It's
But he's
too.
meant to fight Logan, wasn't he?
I don't actually mind Logan anymore.
Which
Logan's,
one
like,
is the
less
one
bad.
fighting Mayweather?
Logan.
Oh,
No,
he's
I
getting
thought it was Jake.
destroyed.
No, Jake fought Nate Robinson. And
He boxed Nate Robinson.
Jake wants Conor McGregor.
Jake wants McGregor here. But Jake's now got... You know the geezer where they show you the NFL, their fucking UFC clips and the guy just gets like kneed in the head after 10 seconds and falls flat on his ass and dies? Yeah, that's who Jake's fighting in a boxing fight.
I guess that's a little bit more. I don't know.
But he's fighting a wrestler in a boxing fight.
I can't believe this is still relevant. It
I
died.
know, like they're just
Fight. The first one was super entertaining. I was like, nice. In case I
Love
won
to
like
see it.
small kicks. Then it got boring as hell.
yeah.
It's a bit like
Anyway.
how it's going to be like it's with Mayweather versus Logan. It's going to be like Joshua versus Fury. Joshua's just going to fucking annihilate that stupid gypsy.
Ooh.
Fucking hates Tyson Fury. Absolutely hate him. I hope.
And you can actually call him that as well because he literally calls himself the Gypsy King.
Yeah,
Oh,
you can't call him that.
shit, Nick.
I mean,
All we do is talk about gypsies in English class. We just read a book about gypsies.
Yeah,
we're
and
like,
then
hello, Gypsy. Hello, Gypsy. It's such a British phrase as well, isn't it? Hello, Gypsy.
right, back to the Super Bowl before we go on
Back
about
to the Super
gypsies.
Bowl. Yeah, before. Anyway, should Brady be the first active player to be Hall of Fame? Quick answers, yes or no. Don't think about it. Mark,
Yes.
Ellie.
yes.
Yes. They're just resenting not wanting to say yes, but
I don't know. Part of me is like, he should, because obviously he's like really good. But then the other part of me is like, well, what the fuck? Like, obviously he's a great player, but it doesn't mean he gets to be inducted before. So wait till he
Yes.
retires.
No. The GOAT,
Yeah,
he should
no.
have a
Yes, no.
full-fledged statue outside New England and outside Tampa.
NFL, outside the NFL headquarters.
Yeah, he should have 3. He should have 8 scattered. Each ring deserves a statue. Some
It should be each stadium he wins at each team he beats.
Each Super Bowl stadium he won at, it's just Tom Brady's statue.
No, maybe they should get him a statue of him kissing his fucking kids. Like, have you seen it?
You hate him so much. You hate him so much.
Oh, guess we all know who lives rent-free in Ellie's brain.
There's a lot
A lot of people.
There's a lot of people.
To be fair, I have an agenda against a lot, so yeah.
Yeah.
That is very true.
Who kisses their kids like that? That's like probably the main reason.
Calm down.
He's so weird. He's so weird.
Yeah, but he's good at throwing some pigskin, so.
I can't get over how weird he is, though. It's like Jack Grealish. Like, I can't get over how much of an asshole Jack Grealish is. Like, I don't care if he's a good player.
She hates him as well.
Piece of shit.
I agree with
I
that.
think I should dress up as Jack Grealish for Halloween.
Let's see who steals a girlfriend after that.
Oh!
I mean, to be fair, after the comment she made the other day, it's ropes anyway.
Bro.
The Oxford one. The Oxford one.
Okay, hey, can we just acknowledge that I chose Oxford instead of Swindon?
Yeah.
How smart I am.
She picked violence, not death.
Okay, you were literally ranking me below my dog or below my dad, who you've never met.
Exactly.
Shut the fuck up. Anyway.
Hi, Mr. Nouse. Hi.
He's fucking sleeping like every
He'll
other
see this one day. Hi, it's me and Mark. Hi. Please ignore everything we've said up until this point. Hi.
No, whatever. You go.
Okay, other news. Or not news. Another debate topic. How long till Mahomes gets his next ring then? I want next year, 5 years.
That's 2, isn't
never.
it? 2 as rings next year.
Okay, Mark, get out of La La Land. When's Patrick Mahomes winning his next ring?
2 or 3
And
years.
will it be at Kansas City?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's going to be there for the next 9 years, I think, anyway, because of the contract. Where he starts getting paid the 500 million, the $500 million
after
next year, I think, isn't it? So I think it will be with Casey. I think it will be in the next 5 years. Within the next 5 years. I don't think that. I think that they're going to be in trouble next season because everyone's worked out.
They'll just watch back. They'll just
watch what happened there and just go and just do a blueprint of that, but mold it into what they need to do.
So it's down to. So what you're saying is down to the Chiefs to adapt now.
Yeah. It's up to Mahomes now to not become a Tasmanian devil and run all over the place and try and do everything himself. He needs to now try.
That's what I'm worried about him doing. I'm worried that he's going to burn himself out just trying to be like, I am Patrick Mahomes. I have to do this alone.
It's going to turn into Lamar Jackson. That fucker does it on the wall.
She's got a point. But I don't think he'll last long either. I think until they work.
That's why Brady's had such longevity. He just stands there and throws it.
Yeah.
He's also old.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying though. That's why it has so much longevity in it. He realised very early on that his one strength is that he's got a cannon of an arm. He's not very quick. I run a faster 40-yard dash than him.
I'm sure I could if I tried.
I couldn't.
I'm
too fat.
That's pushing it. I'm not very fast.
Not going to happen with me. But yeah. I think that they need to. I think they need to do something for his legacy, and it needs to be something bigger. I think there was talk yesterday that they shouldn't call it the Lombardi Trophy anymore. It should be called the Brady, because he won more Super Bowls. There was also talk as well that they should rename the MVP of the Super Bowl because it has a name already, but they should call it the Brady because that means that you're the top of the performers of excellence.
Until he retires.
I was going to say it'll all be once he retires. It'll all be once.
Yeah, I think they
can't have Brady winning the Brady, can't have Brady winning the Brady Trophy.
I win it for myself because I am the owner of this trophy, bitches. Yeah.
This is me. I am joking.
It's like with the NBA. They fucked up with Kobe because they already put someone as the logo that shouldn't have been the logo for the NBA, but then you had Jordan and Kobe after that, where Kobe should be recognised a heck of a lot more than what he is at the moment in the NBA. And it's like with the Premier League, I think as well, that needs to be recognised more for Sir Alex Ferguson for what he done for the English Premier League. So I think they have to find a way of doing something for Brady. They should also rename the championship trophy to the Koppel because he's the only one who's got the 106 points and absolutely fucked that league anally. So I think
the Super Bowl MVP trophy is named the Pete Rozelle Trophy.
Yeah, but I don't know who Pete Rozelle is. Apparently, he won 1 or 2, I think.
Wins a Super Bowl. Ah, yes, forever immortalized. Brady wins 8. I'm good. I'm good.
Yeah. It's going to be interesting. They have to do something for him. He is the greatest of all time. He's won more Super Bowls than any franchise has won Super Bowls. It's just one more than Chicago.
That's Miami ever won a Super Bowl?
I don't know.
Pete Rozelle was an NFL commissioner.
Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Sorry, I was just doing some digging. Doing the hard yards in the podcast.
Hold on, I'm going to find something out. Chicago Fire. Chicago Fire. Paunovic.
Nah, they suck their best ever manager and he's come to the mighty thing.
Because they are shit.
We won one in either 1984 or 1986.
The last Super Bowl win for the Chicago Bears, according to this, is 1986.
Yeah, it's Mike Ditka. The Bears. Yeah. I know
Mark wasn't even born in 1980.
I wasn't even thought of. I wasn't even a sperm yet. I wasn't even a sperm yet. Super Bowl wins. I want to find out how many Miami's had. I should know this already. Oh, we've got 3, 2,
that was
3.
Walter. Did we have Walter Payton?
I don't know. Right, that's it. That's it. We're all crashing. And we know that Ellie's got an important interview to go to now because Josh decided to have a shower right at the point where we're meant to start recording the donut. So, yeah.
No, I got in the shower like 10:30.
It takes you like 30 minutes to shower.
It doesn't take 15 fucking minutes for me to then see your nipple. To be fair, it is a glorious nipple. If Carlsberg did nipples, it would be...
Oh, the shenanigans have been on the point today.
Great day to start the Wednesday.
Scoop! There it is.
The
Scoop! There it is. Shaka-laka, shaka-laka, shaka. Fucking love that advert. I fucking love that advert.
Well, the original song is just
It's descended to madness and it's been 40 minutes.
Yeah. I think we should end.
Yeah. So, do you want me to do the outro or are you doing it?
I'll do it. Right, we will see you guys next week. Where what we will be doing is these two don't know yet. They're going to learn about it now. Is next week we will be doing our very own award show, where we will be discussing over the next few days the categories for the categories for the and then what we will do is we will read out 3 names and then we will debate who we think should win it. And then I will make the final decision because I can. So yes, we will see you guys, and Chicago Bear will probably be in the worst team in the NFL, I'm just fucking saying. And we will see you guys next week. Thank you guys ever so much for all the views that you've been giving us, all of the listens that you've been doing. We know that we've had a change of personnel during the season, but this personnel is now staying forever, and them two haven't got a fucking choice. So we will see you guys during the off season as well, where we will be doing weekly news and doing a build up to the draft, which will be happening in April.
Something like that.
I don't know. But we will see you guys next week. All love, all care. Thank you ever so much. Bye.